All right, welcome back to another quick play football game. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of Quick Play Football. And today we're going to try something a little bit new. So I created a few historic teams. You can see them here. So the 1990 Bills, the 81 49ers, and the 1966 Packers. So the first Super Bowl champions. So it should be interesting, and I just want to see, am I able to create historical teams? I think that would be a really important part of this game. So can I translate what I've been doing into historical teams? So I may wind up needing to contextualize this chart, especially the field goals. I might need to add a fifth column there. You can see that both of these are field goal level 4, which is over here, and as I go through the statistics, it's just it's a little bit shocking to me as somebody who didn't just didn't pay attention to statistics and things like that at that level, how bad the place kicking, the field goal kicking was back then. So guys hitting on 80 or even 90% of their field goals was non-existent. So they're mostly in the 50s and 60s, and maybe the better kickers are into the 70s. So just not what I'm accustomed to with modern place kicking or field goal kicking. So both of these teams are going to be kicking their field goals out of the number 4, all extra points. They're great on extra points, even back into the 60s with the Packers. So they'll still be kicking out of column 1, but this is even not good enough for where these particular teams are. They should have one more miss, probably. But we're going to play with column 4, just see how that works out. It may work out perfectly, and everything is just hunky-dory the way it is. I don't know. But we have the 49ers at the Bills. That's what we're going to play. And I also created a little score sheet here. I don't know. You can see that very well. Basically, we have each team here. So that's one team, and this is one team. It's kind of hard to see, but the delineator is right here. So we have all of our passing, so it's got up to 60 passes, and basically you're going to put an X here if it's a incomplete pass, or if it's an interception, you would put INT, or if it's a gain, then you would write the number. What's the yardage gained. For touchdowns, I've been circling them. So there's some different little symbols and things like that you could do a la a baseball score sheet. There are up to 30 rushing plays. I don't know if more are needed. We'll see. I did about half a game yesterday, and the Bears made it through like 15 or 16 rushing plays, so we'll see how that goes with these two teams. San Francisco actually ran the ball more than you think, and the Bills, it's about what you think. It's about 60-40 pass to run. So, and then we have some sacks here. So for each sack, you would put how many yards lost, how many interceptions, and then any penalties with penalty yardage. There we have our field goals, and basically you're just going to put how many, is it a field goal miss, and then how many yards. I've just been Xing out the top number if it's a miss, and then putting the yardage, and if it's a make, just having the yardage there. Punts would be opportunity, and the same for the kickoff. So the punt yardage, and then the return yardage, or the punt result. So if it's a 50-yard punt with a fair catch, I would just denote those two things. Same on a kickoff, is it a touchback? Then, obviously the run back is going to be 0. So each team has that going for it. We got a little score sheet up here. This game was never played, obviously, but they are going to play at Candlestick Park. And then a second sheet would be for each drive, and I just printed this on the back, and then you can go through just kind of like I was keeping score before. I was doing it on just a regular line sheet of paper. But basically you have the quarter, what quarter you in, what team started the drive, what's the starting field position and time of possession, the drive result, how long did it take, and then what is the score. So this would be important just to kind of keep track of the score, because up here you'll have the final sort of totals, but in my mind it's kind of hard to keep track of the score, so I like having that drive by drive chart. And then over here we have our, it's like half a sheet. You can see the other part is a cheat sheet there, but we have our field and our clock. This is going to represent the line of scrimmage, and this will represent the first down marker. Obviously if you had better tokens you could do that, but I think we're ready to get ready. It's the Bills from 1990 against the 49ers from 1981, and let's do the toss. So the blue die is going to be home, the lighter die is away, so the 49ers are the blue die. Highest one wins the coin toss, and that's going to be the Bills winning the coin toss. They're going to defer to the second half. That's really all we need that for. They're going to defer to the second half, and it's going to be the Niners with the ball. So we're going to say the Bills are going this way, just so I can keep track of things. Okay. So the Bills won. The 49ers are going to get the ball first. And let's go ahead and do the kickoff. The 49ers are to the right. So we're kicking off this way. And here we go. 6 on the kickoff. A black 6 is going to be a touchback. So we'll start at the 20, and it'll be 1st and 10. Take 15 seconds off the clock. And for Buffalo, it's going to be a touchback. So it'll take a little bit more time, I think, to just keep the stats and stuff like that. But I think it's helpful for me designing the game to make sure that we're in a good statistical place, but also at their own 20. So already we got a little mess up on the thing here, but when the drive is finished, we'll put our drive results in there. And then as we're going through the drive, we'll just keep track of all the statistics. So it'll be San Francisco on offense. First, again, if it's a red card, we're going to look on San Francisco's side. If it's a black card, we're going to look for the Buffalo defense. So we have a red 9, and that's going to be a pass for San Francisco. Black Jack on a pass is going to be a gain of 13 yards. So 10, 11, 12, 13 out to the 33. And that's 13 yards on the pass. We have a Black King. A Black King is going to be a pass to the defense. So we use our defensive side. And then 9, a red 9 is going to be good for 10 yards. So 1st and 10, a couple of quick first downs in the passing game for the 49ers. A 9 is going to be another pass to the offense. And this is a big play here. So actually a big play for the offense. And we're looking here in the big play for the offense. So it could be a touchdown here. Let's see. A 5 is going to be a 40-yard play, 40-yard pass. So we'll go with 40 here. And that's going to be 10, 20, 30, 40. That's down to the 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 17. Huge play there in the first drive. A jack is going to be another pass to the San Francisco offense, another big play. Black Queen is going to be a gain of 15 yards. That takes them down to the 2, and it's going to be 1st and goal first and goal from the 2-yard line. 3 will be a running play to San Francisco, and a red 4 is going to be a gain of 1. So they push it through to the 1-yard line. And we'll put our first running play here. A 10 is going to be a pass play that goes to San Francisco. A red 4 is going to be an incompletion. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and goal. So we'll just put our incompletion here. Brings up 3rd and goal from the Buffalo 1. This is going to be a pass against the defense. A black 7 is going to be an incompletion. So you see, just read it all the way across to the defensive side. And that's going to be incomplete. So short pass, incomplete, brings up 4th down and 1. San Francisco's going to go for it. We're right here, let's punch it in. This is going to be a 5. That's a rush to the offense. And 8 should be good enough. Black 8 is going to be a gain of 3, and they do push it in. As we're just going to give them 1 on that, and that's going to be a TD. And let's go ahead and kick the extra point. So touchdown for San Francisco. And the extra point comes out of this number 1 column. It is a 2, and so that's actually going to be a missed extra point. So could be significant in the game. So the drive result is going to be a TD run from 1 yard. And extra point missed. Time of possession. So we went from 14:45 down to 11:15. So what is that? 3 minutes and 3.5 minutes. And the score is 0-6. All right. So coming out in the first quarter is going to be Buffalo. They're going to receive the ball. So we don't have any place for extra points here, but I guess you could write those down if you wanted to. Yeah, I think that's good for here. And I'm going to not show you the shuffling, but my shuffling strategy is a couple of overhand shuffles and then a couple of riffle shuffles. So that's what I do for each deck, especially after a longish drive like that. All right, so San Francisco will be kicking off. And that is going to be a 9. A red 9 is going to be a touchback. So Buffalo starts at their own 20. And 15 seconds off the clock. They'll start at the 11-minute mark in the first quarter. So Buffalo starts at their own 20 and 11 minutes. So let's see what Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas and the Buffalo Bills, Andre Rison on this team. Andre Reed, I'm sorry, not Andre Rison. This is going to go to the defense, so that's going to be a passing play to the defense. A black 4 is going to be incomplete, so Kelly misses on his first pass. The 49er defense was excellent in their pass defense. It was excellent that year. Run defense was okay, but the Buffalo Bills run defense much better. But you can see they have all the way down to a 7 is going to be an incompletion for the Bills. One of their 7s is completion. So good defense. This is Ronnie Lott and some others on defense. So really good one. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Take our 15 seconds off. This is going to be a pass to the offense. And a black 4 is going to be a 2nd incompletion. So 15 more seconds. 3rd down and 10. This will be a pass to the offense as well. And finally we'll get something going. Black Queen is going to be a gain of 18. So that's 10, 20, minus 2, down to the That can't be right. 10, 20, and then 2. So out to the 38, sorry. Out to the 38-yard line, 10 minutes left, and that was a gain of 18. It's another pass for the Bills, and another big one. That's going to be a gain of 20. So a couple of big chunk plays for the Bills on their first drive. That is a pass play to the defense, and could be a big play. A 2 of hearts is going to be a big play, and so we're looking here on the defense pass, and let's see what happens here. That's going to be a 5, and that's going to be a pass deflection, so that will be an incompletion. Right now, Kelly only 2 for 5 to start out with. So we're at the 42-yard line. It is 2nd down and 10. This will be a running play, first running play for the Bills as it goes to the offense. A red 3 is going to be a gain of 0. So their first running play does not yield anything. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Bills, in danger of stalling out here. That's going to be a rush to the defense. So a red king, and that's going to be a run of 8 yards. So that will put them at the 34. Still 2 yards short. Brings up 4th down and 2. That would be a 44, 51-yard kick. I don't know what the long is there for them. That seems out of range to me. So we're going to go with the punt. And let's go ahead and punt the ball. We're going to use the coffin corner punt here and see what we can do. So an 8, a black 8 on the punt, and that goes out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So at the 21 is where, so what is that? That's a 13-yard punt. 13 yards, no return. And San Francisco is going to take over at their 21. So punt, out of bounds at the 21-yard line. So 13, no return. And we are at, I don't think I took any time off, so we're at 8 minutes. That's a 3-minute drive. And the score is still 6-0. San Francisco. Alright, so San Francisco begins their second drive at their own 21, be 1st and 10, 8 minutes left in the first quarter. This is going to be, make sure we get everything on camera here. It's going to be a 6. 6 goes to the defense, so that's going to be a running play to the defense, and that's a big one. So an ace, a black ace is plus 13, so nice run there. 10, 11, 12, 13, out to the 34-yard line. First time San Francisco's gotten the running game going, and that's going to be a pass play to the Niners. An 8, a black 8 is going to be a gain of 7. So out to the 41. Trying to remember all the little detail things. 7 is going to be another black 7, but it's a club. So 7 of clubs is a pass. 7 of spades is a rush for the defense. So we're going to go with a pass against the defense. A red jack is going to be a gain of 13. So 10, 11. No. 10, 11, 12, 13, out to the Buffalo 46. As we cross midfield, I said a gain of 13, right? Boy, that's not right. 13. Okay. We have a 2 of diamonds. That's going to be a rush to the offense. So a king, black king is going to be a gain of 8. Takes it down to the 38-yard line to be second and 2. Put it there. Second and 2 from the Buffalo 38. Jack is going to be a pass, or I'm sorry, a 9 is going to be a pass. That's a pass to the offense. A 3 is going to be an incompletion. You can see a 3 is there incomplete. So Montana misfires on that one. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. A 9 of diamonds, same thing. It's going to be a pass to the offense. A 4 is going to be the same exact result. So incompletion on 2nd and 3rd down brings up 4th down. And 2 from the 38. Again, that's going to be sort of out of field goal range, I think. So let's go ahead and do the coffin corner punt again. Let's see how that works out for the Niners. That's going to be also down to the 21-yard line. So almost exactly what happened before. As that is a 17-yard punt. So we'll say 17, no return. And punt out of bounds at the 21. And that's going to be 17 with no return. I'm not sure I took that off. So that's going to go down to 5:15. That's 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the drive. Still 6-0 Niners, and we got a good one here as we are marching our way toward the end of the first quarter. It will be 1st and 10 for Buffalo as they start their second drive at the 21-yard line, and it'll be 5:15 left in the first quarter. All right, so Buffalo takes over at their 21. It's going to be 1st down and 10. There is 5 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter. And San Francisco is up 6-0 as they scored and missed the extra point. So Buffalo 1st and 10. This is going to be a pass play to the defense. San Francisco's defense, pretty good. That's going to be an incompletion. And Jim Kelly just is not able to get things going. It's going to be 2nd down and 10 from their own 21. 2, that's going to be a rush to the defense. Rush to the defense. Sorry, the defense here. And then a 9, a black 9 is going to be a gain of 3. So moving this one, 1, 2, 3, brings up 2nd down, or 3rd down and 7. 3, that's going to be another rush to the defense. This time, a nice defensive play as they go for -1, and just nothing happening for the Bills as of yet. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8 from the 23 as we go for a -1 there. We had a gain of 3 somewhere. We had a gain of 3. We'll just put that in. And let's go for the punt. Just regular old punt here. And a 10. Black 10 is going to be a 46-yard punt. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. -1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the 31. Go this way. And we'll take our 15 off. And on the return, that's a 7. A red 7 is going to be a return of 8 yards. So out to the 39. So pretty good field position there for the 49ers. It was a 46-yard punt, 8 on the return. And let's go and mark that down. So punt, 46 yards, and then 8 on the return. So takes us down to 3 minutes and 45 seconds. So that's 1 minute and 45. Not a long drive there. Still in the first quarter, San Francisco goes out for their 3rd drive of the game. they'll start at their own 39 with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. Alright, so Buffalo takes over at their own 39, or sorry, San Francisco takes over at their own 39. To this point, they really held the Bills in check, and they've been able to go up and down the field, but still have only scored 6 points. Buffalo stiffened at the right moments. 7 is going to be 7 of clubs is a pass to the defense. A 9, red 9 is going to be a gain of 10. So nice pass play there as he pulls up 1st and 10 from the 49, from their own 49. The 49ers, this is going to be a rush to the defense. Black 4 on a rush is a -1, so nice play there by the defense to stiffen up, and that's going to be -1 on the rush. San Francisco, 2nd down and 11. This will be a run to the Niners. Nice run. Black Queen is going to be a gain of 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brings up a 3rd and 4 after that 7-yard gain. This will be a pass to the Niners. A black 7 is going to be a gain of 5. That's going to be good for a 1st down as they get to the Buffalo 40 now. A gain of 5. 5. 1st down and 10 from the Buffalo 40. Got a minute 45 left in the 1st quarter. This is a 10. That's going to be a pass to the offense. Red Queen is going to be a 14-yard gain. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 down to the 26. And 8 will be a rushing play. That's to the offense. And nice run here, as it's going to be a run for 10 yards. And that takes them down to the Buffalo 16 as San Francisco is marching on this one. A 3 will be another run to the offense. 6, black 6 is going to be a gain of 2 as they take it down to the 14. 2nd down and 8. A 9 is to the defense. That's going to be a pass to Buffalo. Oh, maybe a big one. Red Queen is going to be a pass for 15 yards, and that's going to be Montana with the strike and the touchdown, and that is going to end the 2nd quarter. So they were at the 14, so we'll give them 14 on that. That's going to be a TD. And we need to kick the extra point for the 49ers. That's going to be good. And it is now 13-0 San Francisco. So TD pass, 14 yards, takes us all the way down to 0. So that's going to be 3:45 on the drive. And the score is now 13-0 San Francisco. And starting the 2nd quarter, Buffalo is going to get the ball. But let's go ahead and go a 0 here, 13 there. And really good start for San Francisco in the 1st quarter. Let's see if the Bills can respond. Okay, we've got a kickoff here to start the 2nd quarter. San Francisco kicking off to the Bills. San Francisco up 13-0. Black 4 is going to be a kickoff 1 yard deep into the end zone, so 66 yards. And then let's see about the return. Black 5 on the return is going to be 17 yards, so that's out to the 16 with the -1 into the end zone. So the kickoff goes 66 and 17 on the return. So they're going to start at their own 16-yard line with 14:45 in the 2nd quarter. All right, first down and 10 for the Bills. Bills trying to get something going against this Niners defense. Been tough sledding so far. 7 is going to be a run play to the defense. This could be a good one. So blackjack is going to be a 7-yard gain and takes it out to the 23. Be second down and 3. Thomas with a nice rush. A 10, that'll be a pass to the Bills. Oh, this could be a big one. The pass goes for 19 yards. So 10, 20, and then -1 is 19. So it brings up first down and 10 from the Bills' 42. See if Jim Kelly can get it rolling here. That's going to be another pass to the offense. Red 8 is going to be 8 yards. And that takes us out to midfield. Be second down. Second down and 2. This will be a pass to the defense. Black 9 is going to be a gain of 8. So 10, 9, 8 out to the 42 of San Francisco. 12:45 left. Another 8-yard gain. This will be another pass to the defense. San Francisco's defense here. 3, and it's going to be an incompletion. That'll bring up second down and 10 from the San Francisco 42. A 9 to the Bills is going to be a pass to the offense. Red 8, that'll be a gain of 8 and takes them to the 34, where it will be third down and 2. So another 8-yard gain. 8s are crazy wild for the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be a pass, goes to the defense. Black 7, that's going to be an incompletion. Remember, I told you both of the 7s are incompletes. So on third down and 2, we get an incompletion from Buffalo. They are at the 34. They're going to go ahead and go for it. See if they can make it happen here. A 3 is going to be a running play to the offense. Will it be a big enough number? A red 6 is going to be a 2, and they just get the first down. As they just get past the first down marker. And a 2-yard run keeps the drive alive on fourth down, and it's going to be first and 10 from the 32. Buffalo driving in this one. 2 of spades is going to be our first sack of the game from San Francisco. Red 7 is going to be a loss of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 brings up second down and 14. So we're going to put that under San Francisco as a 4-yard sack. Second and 14, we got a black 8 is going to be a rush to the defense, and this is a big one. So a red king will be +8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So out to the 28-yard line, brings up third and 6. Third and 6 for Buffalo from the 28-yard line. They're in field goal position at this point. A black 5 is going to be a rush to the defense, and that's another good one. So a black queen is a gain of 9, and that's going to be a first down. So 10, 9 out to the 19-yard line. It'll be first and 10 at the San Francisco 19. 9 yards on the run. A jack is going to be a pass to the offense. And a black 10 will be a gain of 12 yards. So that takes them down to the 7. That will be first and goal from the 7. 12-yard gain from the Bills. We got a black 3. A black 3 is going to be a rush to the defense. Oh, that's a big one. And that's going to be a 9-yard gain. So that is into the end zone as Thurman Thomas takes it in for 7. And that will be a touchdown for the Bills as they get on the board here in the second quarter. The Bills, again, kicking out of this first one for an extra point. That's good. So Buffalo with a TD run. from 7 yards, and 9 minutes and 30 seconds, so that's 5:15 on the drive, so really good drive there, and makes it 13-7 San Francisco. 49ers will get the ball to for their first possession of the second quarter, and we'll come back with that. All right, and the Bills are set to kick off to the Niners. They just scored to bring themselves within 6 of the 49ers, testing out the 1990 Bills against the 81 49ers, just to see how classic teams are going to do with this no-huddle football game. So this is going to be a touchback on the kickoff. So San Francisco is going to start at their own 20, and it will be 9 minutes and 15 seconds, the start time. And so we go back to San Francisco. Again, we're using our, trying to keeping score and keeping our stats at the same time. San Francisco, that's going to be a pass to the Niners. A red 7 is going to be a 6-yard gain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out to the 30. That's not right. Out to the 26, sorry. I get a little thrown off by this board sometimes. Brings up second down and 4. 5 is going to go to the defense. That'll be a running play. A queen. It's going to be a nice pickup for San Francisco, and that'll be a 7-yard gain. So 10, 9, 8, 7 out to the 33. Brings up first and 10. It was a 6-yard pass and then a 7-yard run, right? So first and 10 from the 33 for the Niners. This is a running play to the offense. Gain of 3. 1, 2, 3 out to the 36. Brings up second down and 7. This will be a pass to the defense, and maybe a good play here. That's going to be a pass. 2 of hearts is going to be a big play, so let's see what the big play is. That's to the defense on a pass, and a 5 is going to be another pass deflection. So that's going to be an incompletion, and that will bring up third down and 7 for the Niners from their own 36. This will be a pass to San Francisco. And a red 8 is going to be a gain of 8. So that goes out to the 44 as they just get past the first down sticks. And nice play on third down to get just past the marker. Be first and 10 from their own 44. 5 is going to be a rush to the defense, and not a great play on the defensive part, so that's going to be a gain of 10, 11, so that goes out to the 45-yard line. 11-yard run by San Francisco as they are moving the ball here in the second quarter. This is going to be a pass to San Francisco again, and again, that's going to be a 6-yard gain, so out to the, was that the 39? Leaves 1, 2, 3, 4 left for first down. So 6-yard pass there from Montana. A 9 is going to be a pass to the defense. A 4, red 4 is going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up third down and 4 for San Francisco. This will be a pass to the defense again. Black 7 is going to be a gain of 6. Not just a black 7, but I'm sorry. It is an incomplete pass. So that's going to, as they stiffen up on third down, and that's going to bring up fourth down and 4 from the 39. I think we're going to go ahead and go with a punt again as playing the field position game. So let's do the punt. And we're going to go for this coffin corner punt again. An ace, black ace is going to be a punt block. And that's going to be the line of scrimmage minus 20. So blocked. And so the line of scrimmage is the 39. And we're going to go 10, 20 yards. So out to the 41 is where that block punt is returned to. So Buffalo is going to take up the ball at the San Francisco 41. Huge play there. And we are down to 5.5 minutes. So that is 3 minutes 45 seconds. Still 13-7, and Buffalo has really come to life in the second quarter as they're going to take over at the 41 for San Francisco at the 5.5 minute mark. So 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half. Buffalo on the San Francisco side of the field. And let's see how this drive turns out. All right, so Buffalo 1st and 10 from the San Francisco 41. We got 5.5 minutes left. And what do the Bills have here? This is going to be an 8 of clubs. That's going to be a pass to the defense. A 4 will be an incompletion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. A 2 of hearts, that's going to be a sack given up by the Bills. When we look at the defense, it's a black 9. That's going to be a loss of 7 on the play. So out to the 48 brings up 3rd down and 17. I'm not sure if back in the day that counted as a loss of 7, but I think it does count as a loss of 7 now, these days. So that's how we're going to play that. All right, 3rd and 17, 3rd and forever. They're all the way back to the San Francisco 48. An 8 is going to be a pass, and it's going to have to be a doozy. 5 is going to be an incompletion. So they can't pick it up, and we're going to go ahead and be forced to punt here. So a terrible 3 and out from the Bills. Good defense. This is going to be down to the 2-yard line. So great kick, great punt. We're going to call that 46 yards and no return. And San Francisco is going to take over inside their own 5-yard line. Terrific punt from the Bills. So punt, 46 yards and no return. We're down to 4:30, so that's only a 1-minute drive. Score is still 13-7. San Francisco starts their second drive of the quarter, and they're going to start at their own 2 with 4:30 left. All right. Okay, 1st down and 10 from their own 2. San Francisco with the ball. This is going to be a rush to the defense, and that will be a red king. That's a gain of 8 yards. So that's out to the 10, brings up 2nd down and 2 with 4 minutes left in the half. So 8-yard gain. This will be a pass to the defense. And the Bills, a black 7 is going to be an incompletion. Montana's missed on his last 3 for San Francisco. Brings up 3rd down and 2. There's a queen. That's a good draw. 10 is going to be a gain of 11 yards. So 10, 11 out to the 21. And 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on that 1st down pass. So a 2 of diamonds is a running play, and not a great one, as they get 0 yards Takes time off the clock, but they don't go anywhere. And so it brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Niners. This will be another run and another no gain, as the Buffalo Bills defense is stiffening up here. And it will be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10, so they need the 31 in order to get a first down. This will be a pass to the Bills. Red 8 is going to be a gain of 8 yards. Takes them down to the 29 and takes us inside of the 2 minutes. Gain of 8 yards on the pass. And that's still going to bring up 4th down and 2, so we're going to have to punt the ball here. A red 10, is going to be a 52-yard punt. So 52 yards on the punt, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 1, 2. So down to the 19. And what is the return? The return is a red 4, and that's going to be a return of 5 yards. So out to the 24-yard line. That's where Buffalo will start with 1 minute and 30 seconds left. So a gain of 5. Where's the punts? So these two teams really going at it here. 1.5, that's a 3-minute drive. Yields nothing for San Francisco. Still 13-7. Niners over the Bills. Buffalo trying to get one more drive through here. Let's see if they can hit a couple of big plays. We have 1.5 minutes left. Each play at this point is going to only take up 15 seconds. So we're going to treat it like sort of a hurry-up offense. Okay, so Buffalo is taking over at their own 24-yard line. I'm just going to do a couple of things here. One is it will be a hurry-up offense. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays. So when you get to the 15, you got another play to run that 15 seconds off. So that's the first part, under 2 minutes in the first or the second and fourth quarters. If you want to try to score, each of the plays is by default only 15 seconds. If you're just trying to run the clock out and you don't want to screw anything up, because throwing the ball, obviously you can have it intercepted right off of the passing chart. So if you don't want to take any chances, you just want to run the ball, you can do that, and then you can just say, I'm running the clock out, run the ball, and each play can be worth 30 seconds, just like normal. So you would have only half the number of plays to screw up. So I'm going to push the ball down the field, so hurry up offense, and I'm going to call passing plays for each one. So the way that we do that is we're going to go ahead and flip a card. We're looking at the color of the card. So black is always going to go to the defense, and so this is going to be a pass. I don't even have to look at this chart here, although if I did, it would still say pass. But even if this was a 2 or a 4, one of these smaller numbers that says rush, we're going to treat it like it's a pass every time. So we're looking at the defensive pass chart now when we pull the second card. So pass to the defense, a 6 is going to be an incompletion. It's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, another pass, this time to the defense again. Black 10 is going to be a gain of 9 yards, so out to the 33. And remember, we are in hurry up mode, so every play is 15 seconds. So 3rd and 1, this is going to be another pass from the Bills, another defensive pass. So 2 of clubs is going to be a pick. And we'll put that here. There's an interception. And typically what I do is I flip the card to see how far down the field it is. Face cards are 10 yards. So the line of scrimmage plus 10 So the pick happens, and San Francisco will take over at the 43 of Buffalo with an opportunity maybe to get into field goal range. So that's the interception, plus 10 yards. And that happens at the 45-second mark. So just 45 seconds on that drive. San Francisco is going to take over at the Buffalo 43 with 45 seconds. So that's the risk that you run by calling pass plays. So you can call all your plays if you want to. Just know that you just run a greater risk of running into that interception. And really, it's only a 1 out of 52 chance that there's an interception. So it only comes out to about a 1.9% chance on each play that there would be an interception. But obviously, that chance increases because we are changing the odds. If you don't shuffle every single play, then you're continually changing the odds. So that interception odd, the odds of that actually go up. So every card you flip over that's not a 2 of spades is going to make that interception go up. So kind of playing a little game of roulette there, but it's interesting. It's interesting how the odds change for everything. So San Francisco, they have 45 seconds. They got 3 plays to try to get into field goal position. They are also going to pass the ball each time. This is going to go to the defense. A jack, a red jack. That's going to be 13-yard gain. So 10, 11, 12, 13. And right away, they've gotten themselves into field goal range. So Montana with the 13-yard pass. This would be another pass to the defense. This time it's a 6. 6 is going to be an incompletion. And they're going to have to kick the field goal here. So where they're standing is where they're going to have to kick the field goal. So that's going to be a 47-yarder. And again, they're coming out of this last column because they're a field goal 4. So they need at least a 6 to make the field goal. It's a 3. They miss it wide. So that was from 47 yards. That's a miss. And time runs out on us there. I've run out of time this morning, but right now, as it stands, it is 13-7 as the Bills came back and put up a score. So we'll call that a field goal try from 47 yards, missed, and we'll say it's the half, right? So 45 seconds. I'm going to do that. And it is still 13-7. So that's where we stand after our first half. So touchdown run with a missed field goal or a missed extra point for San Francisco on their first possession. First possession of the second half or the second quarter was resulted in a TD run of 7 yards for Buffalo. You can see they drove all the way down the field, 5-minute drive, and got themselves within a touchdown. But we've had a punt blocked. We had an interception there as Buffalo was driving down the field, and then San Francisco misses on the 47-yard field goal with time running out in the first half. So we stand at 13-7 in this game that never existed between the 81 Niners and the 1990 Bills. This is quick play football, so hopefully, we are at 55 minutes for the video, and we played one half. So you can see that the game moves fairly quickly, and I'm keeping all the stats here. So if you weren't doing that, or you were just doing the drive by drive and keeping stats for the drive-by-drive, it'd probably cut off 10 or 15 minutes of this. So it actually moves quite a bit quicker if you're not keeping all of the individual statistics there. But at the end, we should be able to tally up passing yards and passing stats, rushing yards and rushing stats. We'll have all of our punting and kicking stats. We'll have our field goals. If we wanted to use timeouts, we could. Let's say you're outside of the 2 minutes, or at some point you want to use a timeout. You can use a timeout, and if you want to do like first half, second half, you could do that here just very easily. First half on top, second half on the bottom. And then what that would do is that would cut everything down to 15 seconds instead of 30. So let's say you're at 4 minutes and you need to get the ball back. The other team's just trying to run the clock. Then you can make those 15-second increments instead of 30, just like you're at the end of the game trying to preserve time, hoping to get a stop. You can do those sorts of mechanics here in the game too. All right, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you feel excited about this game, let me know. If you're not excited about it, how can it be better? How can it improve on this? One suggestion I have is to be able to choose plays. I don't have any plans for that as part of the official game. If you wanted to homebrew something, you could do that. This game is meant to be more of a quick play, medium play game, not a totally detailed simulation game. There are lots of those out there. There's no way I can make a game better than what's out there. So I'm not even going to try to compete in that space. So what I want to do is make something between roll and get a score and full-on simulation. Just what is that in the middle, where you still get the flavor of the football game, you still get the tone and the sort of the back and forth. You can feel this is kind of a grind of a football game, right? 13-7. These are two great teams from the past, and that's kind of what you would expect. You have a really good pass defense against a really good passing offense. And, this is how it works in the real game of football, is those two strengths come together, and it's like, which one is going to give? Where's the big play going to come from one side or the other? We've already had one big play. We had the block punt. We had an interception. We had a missed field goal. We had a punt blocked from Buffalo. And then consequently ran out there and 3 and out. So that is how it happens in football too. So I feel like the flow of the game is good. The back and forth, feeling like two evenly matched teams are really going at it. And I hope that you feel that way too. I'm going to be putting out, I'll be playing this Green Bay squad. That should be really interesting to see how this 66 Green Bay Packer squad fares against different teams. But I'll be playing them at a different time as well. You can see they're heavy on the rush, a lot heavier than these sort of modern teams. But boy, whenever they throw the ball, they throw the ball. And their yards per catch is like 14 yards per catch. So when they throw the ball and they complete it, they get a lot of yards. They just don't throw the ball that much. So and then they had something like a 7% interception rate. So when other people try to throw the ball on them, they're just picking it off left and right. So they actually have 2 interception opportunities on their defense, where most everybody has 1. And there's a big play, which there's an opportunity for fumble, interception for a TD, or an interception here. So there's an opportunity there for some big plays from the Green Bay Packer defense. So I'll be releasing a demo of this pretty soon. As soon as I feel comfortable with where everything is. There might still be a couple of little things here and there that I'm working on or switching. I'm still trying to decide, should the defense have the interceptions or should the offense? I think as far as gameplay goes, it makes sense for the defense, but the reality of football is most of the interceptions are going to come because of the offense. But it really is an interplay between the offense and the defense, but I have to choose one or the other. Just the game engine sort of hems me in. And so, you know, you run into a situation like this where it makes sense that the defense has 2 opportunities. But if I also give the offense an opportunity, maybe their interception percentage is not 7, but it would be 7 if they were playing this defense. So I'm trying to like really think through these things. I know that the majority of people are going to lay interceptions on the offense and the quarterback, but I'm just thinking about the gameplay as much as anything, like what makes sense for the gameplay. So we'll see how that pans out, because the reality is if you have an interception here, now there's 3 chances. It won't be 3 chances on every play, but it's in effect 3 chances. And that's just a lot. You know, that's like what is that? That's like a 7%, or more than that. 7%. It's about 7 or 8% chance of throwing a pick on every play. And that's just that's just a lot. So nobody is that bad. Most of the time they're actually quite good. You know, they're under 2%. So even giving one of these is actually kind of pushing over the edge a little bit. But you can see throughout the game, we've only had 1 pick. We had the pick here from Jim Kelly. And we haven't had any fumbles yet, but you know, you get the occasional fumble as well. You get fumbles on big plays for different, you know, there's lots of fumble opportunities for the offense on a running play. There's one on a pass play. There's quite a few fumbles here for the big play kickoffs. So there's lots of opportunities, chance for fumble and recovery on the punt return. So they're out there, and trying to keep those things really to a minimum so that they don't take over the game. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, click subscribe. And a super easy way to support me and to support my games in this YouTube channel is to just click that thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything, doesn't do anything for you. Just give it a little click, a little tap, and that tells the Google algorithm that this is good quality content that people like. And if they like it, they'll show it to more people, and that is one way that we can help to grow the hobby. So if you're concerned about that, you know, anytime you watch videos from YouTubers or from game companies, just click the thumbs up, just because it's helpful to the entire hobby. It gets these videos out to more and more people. Okie doke. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.